Monika Agarwal welcomes you all to our channel A to Z Softech. Here you will get educational videos related to NCERT subjects and technical subjects based on computer science. If you find our videos helpful to you, so please like and share the videos. Do subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get updates about new videos. To get more clarity on the topic, please watch the video till the end. Feel free to post your queries in the comment section below the video. You will get the link of data related to the video in the description box. You can find our video using hashtag NCERT by Priyanka ma'am or hashtag NCERT A to Z Softech. Now let's start with the topic. Hello, greetings to all. Today we are going to study class 9th chapter 2 civics, that is constitutional design, part 1. Content. In this chapter we are going to study about what is a constitution, why do we need a constitution, struggle against apartheid in South Africa towards a new constitution, making of the Indian constitution, challenges, making of the Indian constitution, advantages, and also the Constituent Assembly. So let's start. What is a constitution? Constitution is a set of written rules that are accepted by all people living together in a country. It is the supreme law that determines the relationship among people living in a territory and also the relationship between the people and government. It generates a degree of trust and coordination among the people. It specifies powers of the government and how it should function. It limits the powers of the government and ensures certain rights to the people. Also, it expresses the aspirations of the people about creating a good society. A question arises in our mind that why do we need a constitution? So, the only way to build and maintain trust among diverse groups of people having differences of opinion and interest is to write down some rules that everyone should obey. Also, Constitution restricts the power of the elected government. These rules safeguards the rights of the people. Our next topic is Democratic Constitution in South Africa. This was Nelson Mandela being tried for treason by the white South African government. He and 7 other leaders were sentenced to life imprisonment in 1964 for daring to oppose the apartheid regime in his country. He spent the next 28 years in South Africa's most dreaded prison, Robben Island. Struggle against apartheid in South Africa. Apartheid was a system of racial discrimination on the basis of skin color which exists in South Africa. A large number of white Europeans settled in South Africa during the 17th and 18th century and became the local rulers. The white rulers treated the blacks, that is, the native people of South Africa, the colored, and the Indians are inferiors. This system was particularly oppressive for the blacks. They were segregated everywhere, in the trains, buses, parks, toilets, even in the church. Since 1950, the non-whites fought against the apartheid system. They formed African National Congress for this purpose. Even the sensitive whites joined the National Congress of South African, or we can say African National Congress, to oppose apartheid. But the white racist government continued to rule by torturing and killing thousands of black and colored people. Here, first part of this chapter ends, so keep learning and stay safe. Thank you all. Greetings to all. Today we are going to start part 2 of Constitutional Design, chapter 2, class 9 Civics. So let's start. Content. In this part, we are going to study about South Africa towards a new constitution, making of the Indian constitution, challenges and advantages, also the Constituent Assembly towards a new constitution. As protests against apartheid increased, the racist government realized that they could no longer keep the blacks under their rule through repression. They changed their policies. Discriminatory laws were repealed. Ban on political parties and restrictions on the media were lifted. After 28 years of imprisonment, Nelson Mandela walked out of the jail as a free man. Finally, at the midnight of 26 April 1994, the Republic of South Africa was born. After the emergence of the new democratic South Africa, black leaders appealed to fellow blacks to forgive the whites for the atrocities they had committed while in power. They said, "Let us build a new South Africa based on equality of all races and men and women, on democratic values, social justice and human rights." After 2 years of discussion, they came out with one of the finest constitution. It gave to its citizens the most extensive rights available in any country. It inspired democrats all over the world. The most undemocratic country is now seen as a model of democracy. Making of the Indian Constitution. Challenges. Indian Constitution was drawn up under very difficult circumstances. The making of the Constitution for a huge and diverse country like India was not easy. The country was born through a partition on the basis of religious differences, unification of the princely states. The makers of the Constitution had an anxieties about the present and future of the country. Making of the Indian Constitution advantages. Unlike South Africa, Indian Constitution makers had consensus during the freedom struggle itself about what a democratic India should look like. In 1928, Motilal Nehru and other leaders drafted a constitution for India. The Kranchi session of the Congress deliberated on how independent India should look like. Many educated Indians were familiarized with the political and legislative institutions during the colonial rule. Years of thinking and deliberation on the framework of the Constitution had another benefit. Many of the leaders were inspired by the ideas of the French Revolution, the Socialist Revolution in Russia, etc. but they didn't simply imitate these principles. The Constituent Assembly. Elections to the Constituent Assembly were held in July 1946. Its first meeting was held on 13th December 1946. Soon after, the country was divided into India and Pakistan. The Constituent Assembly was also divided into the Constituent Assembly of India and that of Pakistan. The Constituent Assembly that wrote the Indian Constitution had 299 members. The Assembly adopted the Constitution on 26 November 1949, but it came into effect on 26 January 1950. To mark this day, we celebrate January 26 as Republic Day every year. The Constitution does not reflect the views of its members alone. It expresses a broad consensus of its time. The Constituent Assembly worked in a systematic, open and consensual manner. First, some basic principles were decided and agreed upon. Then, a drafting committee chaired by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar prepared a draft constitution for discussion. Several rounds of discussion took place on the draft constitution. More than 2000 amendments were considered. Every document presented and every word spoken in the Constituent Assembly has been recorded and preserved. These are called Constituent Assembly debates. Constituent Assembly represented the people of India. Here our chapter ends, so keep learning and keep revising. Stay safe. Thank you all.